Hey everyone, this is Russell Brunson, and welcome to Marketing in Your Car.
Welcome to the Marketing in Your Car podcast, where you can increase your traffic, conversions, and sales in just 10 minutes a day. And now, here's your host, Russell Brunson.
All right, everybody, hope you are all doing amazing. Had 2 days in a row of 5 a.m. wake-ups, so this is good. I'm getting into the cycle, into the early night going to bed, and late night, or early morning, early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Is that true? Well, I hope so, because I'm testing it out right now. So it's been going good so far. And this morning I was working on the Funnel University stick sequence, and one of the emails talks about this article I wrote one time called "Your Opinion Doesn't Matter," or it might have been "Guess What? Your Opinion Doesn't Matter." I think I said it more like that. But anyway, as I found the article, I reread it, and it made me laugh and smile, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because it's important. And the fact is, your opinion really does not matter when it comes to marketing. In that article, I talked about how, like, one morning, this is back when we were in the middle of the Rippln launch, and I had done this video, and one of my buddies texted me like at 5 a.m. He was like, "Hey man, you're on TechCrunch." I was like, "What? I'm on TechCrunch, like, this is awesome." And then his next text was, "It's not good." I was like, "Oh crap." So I went to TechCrunch, and there was an article, and the title of the article was "What Not to Do in Your Startup Launch Video," or something like that. And I start reading this thing, and he goes line by line through the copy for the sales video that I created, and he just ripped it apart. Like, he hated it, and like venomously. Is that a right word? Like, he was so mean about every single thing, and just ripped it like line after line. And at first I was like, oh, like my heart sunk. I was like sick to my stomach, like, oh. And then I stopped for a minute. I started thinking. I was like, well, all these things were his opinions about why he hated this video and why it was not a good video for his tech startup and all these things. But then I started looking at the numbers and what we had achieved with that little cheesy video that he hated so much. And I can't remember at the time. I think it had generated 300 or 400,000 opt-ins, members. And we were averaging like 30,000 opt-ins a day from this one video. And I was like, it may be that he didn't like it, but it didn't mean it didn't work. It was working perfectly. And I started thinking back about like all the split testing stuff that we used to do. Like, the way that Todd and I used to do our split testings, I would go and I'd create like the best version I possibly could. And he'd come in and he'd make up all these tests. And half the tests I was like so embarrassed by, like, oh, like, don't do that. Like, it looks bad. It's like, just things I didn't like. And I was like, no, there's no way that that's going to beat my control. Like, the thing I created is perfect, right? This is my opinion. And 9 times out of 10, Todd would beat my control almost every time. And I realized really quickly that, like, my opinion doesn't matter. Like, I have my opinion, but it doesn't matter. What matters is how people vote. And it's funny because a lot of times we think like I've seen, it drives me crazy, like businesses who are like, they'll run survey groups and they'll have people fill out surveys and all these kind of things to try to get feedback on their product, like what they're going to buy and not buy and all these things. And there's a time and a place for those things. But the reality is none of that matters either. The only thing that actually matters is, will customers vote with their credit card? That's it. If they will not pull their credit card out of their wallet and vote with their credit card, it doesn't matter. Okay, they can say, oh yeah, I would definitely buy that product, or I'm definitely like more likely to do this, or, and they'll tell you whatever, or, whatever it is you're looking at. But the only thing that matters is not your opinion. It's not even your customer's opinion. The only thing that actually matters is them voting with their credit card. And that's how they vote. They can't vote by saying, yes, I would do that. Oh yeah, I would buy that. Oh yeah, I'd buy that. Only way that they can vote is by actually pulling their credit card out. That's the only vote that matters. That is, if you look at, that's how it should be for the presidency, right? Like, you should vote, but you got to vote with your credit card. And the more money you're willing to spend voting on a candidate, the more votes you get, right? Because then it actually matters. Like, the only thing that matters is how they vote with their credit cards. That's the only truth. Everything else is opinion, and opinions don't matter. Okay, it's funny, like, as a marketing educator, it drives me crazy watching other marketing educators, and a lot of them say blanket statements that they feel are true that I know aren't true. And I'm not going to tell all the specifics because the person is really, really cool. But I'm in a mastermind group, and they wanted me to give a short talk. And so I was giving this short talk, and ahead of time they had this public speaking coach who wanted to get on the phone with me and walk through my talk with me. So I got on and was kind of interested to see what he had to say. And And what was interesting is that he kept sharing all these opinions about stuff I was doing wrong and how I should have done it instead and all these things. And while I respect the guy and his opinions, I know that his opinions were wrong. Not because like I'm arrogant or I'm boastful or anything like that. I might be, but that's not the reason why I knew they were wrong. I knew they were wrong because I had split tested these messages. I had split tested the verbiage and how I used it. I knew which one I would convert it. And he was telling me, no, you have to go this way. And I was like, oh, and I was respectful and said, okay. And I did it that way for him and for the group. But I knew that it was wrong. Like I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that his opinion was wrong because we've split tested. And I wanted to step back and be like, but like I've run hundreds of thousands, if not millions of visitors through a path that used the message you're trying to get me to use versus the one that I'm using here. And I know that this one wins every single time. Like I don't even have to guess anymore. Like it's not even worth testing anymore because I know based on millions of people voting or not voting with their credit card that I'm right. And it's just like killing me because but I respected again him in the situation, so I followed that even though I knew it was wrong. And I just want all you guys to understand that our opinions really don't matter. Like I get people in their circle all the time like, well, Russell, can you look at this page and give me your opinion? I'm like, no, I don't want to give you my opinion. My opinion could dramatically screw things up. Like as we're building, I will give you my opinion because I'm like, this is the direction I would go based on everything I know. This is the best chance of success. So create that first. And then I'm not going to give you a review, because my opinion doesn't matter. The only opinion that matters is the opinion of the buyers in your specific market. So that's why you create it the best you can, and then you go and you buy ads, and you get people to come, and then they vote with their credit card. And that's how we know if we've got a winner. If people vote with their credit card. If they don't, I don't care how pretty it is, how many awards it wins, or how nice it sounds. The only thing that matters when all is said and done is will people vote with their credit card. And that's the key. So sooner you are okay humbling yourself. So I'm the same way. Like I have to continually humble myself, and I do every time Todd destroys me in a split test, or every time something I create doesn't work, or every time we test things and we figure out things that do work. I get humbled every single time. I realize that, man, I'm not as great as I think I am. My opinion does not matter. The only opinion that matters is that of my customers who are pulling their credit cards out and voting. And so watch that closely. Watch what is causing them to vote with their credit card and watch what's not. And that's how you're going to learn. And that's what you should base your judgments and your opinions on, not on what you like and what you don't like, because what you like doesn't matter. The guy on TechCrunch did not like my coffee, yet it was probably the highest converting message I had ever written. And because he thought it was wrong, does not make it wrong. People were voting. And that's the only thing that really matters. So there's your marketing lesson for today. I'm at the office. I'm going to go get some work done and try to get some customers to vote with their credit cards. So that's the plan. Anyway, I appreciate you all. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys all again soon. Bye. Hey everyone, this is Russell Brunson again. I want to thank you for listening to Marketing Your Car, and I want to make sure that you're plugging into everything that we're doing on a daily basis. And so make sure that every morning you're plugging into the Marketing Your Car training. If you go to marketingyourcar.com, you can join the email list and make sure you get email notifications when new episodes come out. And you can also get links to all the transcripts of every single show we've done in the past. But then every night, well, not every night, but most every night, I also do a Periscope show called the Marketing Quickie Show. And it's really fun. You can go to Periscope and search my name, Russell Brunson, and subscribe. And every single night you'll get a notification. It'll kind of chirp on your phone, and you'll have me jump on there and give you kind of the end of the day thoughts and ideas and marketing strategies we've been playing with during the day. And maybe even or you should go to marketingquickieshow.com, and over there you can subscribe, you can see past episodes, you can read the transcripts, you can have a bunch of fun. So thanks so much for being faithful listeners. Again, register at marketinginyourcar.com and also marketingquickieshow.com.